So what we've decided to do is we've pushed the front leg on the Claydon right down for this bit, and hopefully it's going well below the busted surface. So the A-share is stuck at its standard, 2 inches, but then you're going a lot deeper, probably another, and then what's that, another 3 inches lower, in order to try and bust through any compaction. It's actually shattering quite well, so I think I'm relatively pleased with this outcome, and it's certainly allowing us to keep going. So what we have here is a pass with the Claydon drill coinciding with the moles. So slight difference in direction, I would say, a bit more than 45 degrees. The question is, what is happening where these tracks coincide with the Claydon? So one thing I've noticed, going right against the direction now, very little depth. Just riding along the surface. I've had this trouble before where, because the ground is so uneven as a result of the moles, the Claydon bounces all over the place and doesn't achieve good penetration. So we'll probably stop it and have a look, see how we can revise it. Here you can see the seed down there. Depth is about I'd say 3 inches, plenty deep enough. It's hoiking it up a bit rough. These clod size are pretty big, and this one significantly bigger than my fist, twice the size of my fist, but I think I can handle that, get it cultipressed, knocked down. Seems like not a very pretty but an acceptable solution. Not a lot of seed left on the surface. There's a bit in places, but like that one there. But obviously the Cultipress is going to break this up a lot. Seems like an acceptable solution to keep us going. So there's the dark spot from last week's video. I just wanted to show you this. Here with the wheeling, just trying to find a good holder. See, we're still achieving good 2 inches, putting in a little deeper, hoping the bed. So as you can see here, at some points it got so wet that we couldn't continue mole ploughing. As you can see, this line should carry on down to where the mole plough is, and the drill is now catching up. Drill mark here. So not a sight you often see, but mole ploughing tractor in there, over there, and a drill over here. So we're just pulling back up the line, and hopefully he'll pull the rest of these moles in before the drill finishes. I'm not too fussed about the fact that he's driving over planted seeds. We're having the Cultipress will come after this. It's nice and knobbly. I'll show you the results of after a Cultipress and a roll. My farm philosophy is that direct drilling just changes the order of cultivations, that I am not limited to cultivating first and planting second. That with my direct drill combination I can drill first and cultivate second. So we have a large Cultipress and a large set of rolls, and we consolidate heavily after drilling. So James says we're sitting at 900 revs, 7k, cruising along quite nicely. Disturbance level behind us relatively minimal. tracks are looking better as well. Nice, through a nice drain there. Something that I would recommend people do is listen for passing through. If you haven't got a drone, you can't map out where the drains are. You can usually hear when a mole plough goes through a main drain. So a quick review. This is the field that I showed when Claydon drilled last week. It's quite knobbly. There are occasional seed on the top, but really seed is quite buried. The concern I have is sort of clod size is still quite large. It's beginning to dry really hard. That one does crack in half. I'm contemplating a second pass with the Cultipress rather than a roll, but we will see. So this is the same field that we viewed the Claydon drilling and the Cultipressing, and we've just come back with the rolls straight away. Clod size is good. Should mean good efficacy of our preempts, and we are due rain tonight, so it's a bit of a push, and then hopefully we can get the sprays on in the wet conditions, get better efficacy.